It's catchy, I'm telling you.
What song is that? Hello.
Save me, Mario. Please help me, Luigi.
We got a new song that we like. Hello.
Yeah. Shout out to that TikTok. I don't know his name, but he made a good Mario song.
And
Yeah.
we've just listened to it. It's great. Hello.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, welcome back. It's been a long time. Not really.
You know,
Depends
who
on
knows?
how often you binge watch us too. If you've been binge watching, hey,
Welcome back.
I finished House of the Dragon recently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I was saying to the boys the other night, I feel empty.
Oh, I'm going to feel like that soon as well because I've finished him watching something.
Love is Blind? Yeah. But see, the difference is, right? I started with the Game of Thrones.
Oh, you've had a long journey. Yeah.
So I think in total I've watched 10 seasons worth of the universe.
Do you know what? Sorry, it was so deep. The universe. Do you know what I did that with though? And I get it because I watched Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
From start to
love
end.
Criminal Minds as well. Yeah, Saskia loves Criminal Minds.
It's like 11 seasons or something. And there's like
11?
Something like that.
Gosh.
And there's like 20 episodes per season.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's a long thing.
Oh yeah, she was
and
invested.
I sat and watched.
She could kill you right now and never get caught. I'm joking.
No.
Strike that from the record.
I think I've watched way too much.
Damn. Well,
anyway.
That kind of, you know what's funny? Shit. You know what? Forget it. Could have let her, but I don't know if she would like us to bring it on onto the show. So
Okay.
maybe next time
we'll
we'll bring the
there.
story. But yeah.
No, I was going to tell you, I actually went to a new place recently. Obviously, I like going out and doing things, random stuff. It wasn't really random, but it was. I went to Fair Game.
What the hell's that?
See, I knew you wouldn't know. Fair Game in Canary Wharf. It's the
The arcade place?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's actually really fun. Like it's like old school fun fair games.
Yeah.
And then there's a bar and food and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
actually really good. Like I wouldn't usually be like, oh yeah, like because you spend all this money and da-da, but it's actually not that bad.
How much was it? Like,
I think I paid £15 for like the time slot. There was a group of us.
Right.
And we paid £15. They give you a wristband, and like your wristband's connected to your name.
Okay.
And your team, obviously, you're all in like a thing, as if you're bowling. They're all like all your teams on this one thing.
Yeah.
And then when you go to play the game, you scan your wristband and your name comes up, so you just play the game.
Yeah.
And then your score gets put on the board with your team. But like you
So is
don't
it
have
just
to
you
be
lot in the
No.
Oh, okay.
There's loads of people in there.
Oh, okay.
But like, and you don't have to play with your team.
Right. right.
All your scores go to the leaderboard, but you could just play it on your own, or you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
like, you don't have to wait for everybody. But the games in there are fun. Like they're fun.
But so you said it's like old school arcade games.
Yeah, so like
the House of the Dead type stuff where you got the gun and
yeah, so there's
Okay,
like
yeah.
there's one with like guns and like targets,
right.
and they're like going up and down and stuff. And
Oh,
you've gotta
that
catch
kind of
them.
stuff. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's basketball.
Yeah.
There's one with like the water guns, and you've got to get it in the
Oh,
clown's
so
mouth.
this is like a fun fair.
Yeah,
kind
fun
of.
fair, fun fair.
Okay.
Like, but obviously they're all like
I pictured Tekken.
no,
but
like
okay.
actual fun fair, like
Oh,
old
okay.
school outside fun fair.
Oh, that's tough still.
Yeah, and then there's like the one when you go, you know, if you go to the seaside kind of vibe in England, lol. And then there's like the horses, and then you got to throw the ball into the hole, and the horse moves.
Yeah.
They've got that, and then like loads of other ball stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, like rolling the balls.
Lots of other bull
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot of bull
What?
stuff. Yeah.
Yo.
But yeah, it was really fun. And then at the end, like your score comes up because you won't know anyone else's score until the end.
Yeah.
So you put your finger in the and I won.
How many people did you go with? There's no technical difficulty. She's thinking.
Maybe like 10
Oh, so it was
or
a big
more.
group.
Yeah, we had 2 leaderboards, but on my one, I was at the top. They might have had higher scores, but I won
But
on my
you
one.
won yours.
They won.
And that's
They
what
won
matters at the end
on
of
my
the day.
screen. So I won on my screen.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was my friend's birthday. It was quite fun.
That's tough. We
Yeah.
might have to hit
No,
that up.
we might have to because we are competitive.
For sure.
And we like those things.
I'll be on the basketball one the whole time.
Yeah. So
just shooting.
yeah, it's good though. Like I actually didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was because
Yeah.
I hear people talk about it all the time, and I'm like, meh.
But
And then I
it
went
was
there. I was
worth
like, yeah,
It's the one.
I'm going.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
so
it.
we'll do
For
that.
those of you who are looking for something to do, what was it?
Yeah. Fair game.
In where?
Canary Wharf.
Boom, boom, bow. You pay us for that, by the way.
Yeah.
No free sponsorship in this mug. But yes. What we do? Oh yes. But then there's maybe straight away. I don't know.
I feel like we just expect different, similar, but I feel like you, as a man and a woman, you're gonna expect different things anyway.
Right.
Because
mine
needs to be tall. Yours don't.
Yeah, for sure.
Already different.
For sure. I think from a similar thing that I can have on my side, wouldn't be the height thing. Probably be the gym thing, where she's active, because that helps.
Oh, no, we're gonna find the same ones, aren't we? Yeah. Damn. I thought we were gonna be different.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I found when I was dating women who weren't so active, even though I was still fairly consistent in the gym, I could tell that I was pulling myself away a bit more. But because my current partner, she's active in the gym, it makes me still stay active in the gym. If that makes sense. I don't pull away because she's probably more dedicated to the gym than I am.
Yeah.
And some people would say I'm a disciple of Kobe Bryant because my mindset is very, it's very go-getter.
But that's also, I think, because we like to have people around us that are gonna like push ourselves. Like, we're not gonna surround ourselves with people that are gonna bring us down anyway. So that's I think that one's self-explanatory. I mean, I'm gonna have to tick your box and be like, yes, agree. Because if I just couldn't date anybody that doesn't do something. Sports related. Yeah. It's so hard because I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you do?
Because you know how hard it is to explain to a woman. Forget a woman. Just a person.
That's a person.
The love for sports.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't get it.
Yeah, like one issue I've had with my partner, it was not an issue, but obviously I have had a lot of injuries in basketball in my lifetime. And as you don't know, the most recent and serious one was the ACL and meniscus surgery.
Reviving knee is coming.
But she was like, but why do you keep playing? Because I still want to play.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big reason why I've gone so hard in rehab.
I'm trying to fix it too.
Yeah. And like, it's so hard to explain to her why I have such a love for sports. But it made it easier for her to understand because she has such a love for gym. So I could relate it a bit. Yeah. But having that conversation with someone who doesn't go to the gym, doesn't have a hobby in sports, it's like, it's an impossible conversation to have.
Yeah. I think the only way it's like easier to explain is to put it in a scenario of something that, like you said, they like. Yeah. Like, for example, I know I've seen women on TikTok that do makeup. Yeah. And now I saw a woman doing makeup, but she had one hand.
Like what? One hand?
She had one hand. Oh, okay. And then she got a prosthetic hand. Okay. Same thing. Why would you get the prosthetic hand? Why would you just not stop? Yeah. No, I got the prosthetic hand so I could still do what I wanted to do. What I love to do. Yeah. Whereas a girl would understand that to keep doing her makeup. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Same thing, but for them.
I hear it. But some people they still won't get it in terms of, because we physically put ourselves through torture sometimes. It can be tough. So the people that don't physically do things. They will just be like, yeah, but you're hurting yourself. Yeah. Yeah, but, to
us, it's not hurting.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. It's not hurting.
Yeah, it looks like it. It is.
And don't get me wrong, I've been in an immense amount. Oh, I have cried. I have.
Yeah,
it helps when they physically do things.
Yeah, agreed.
On a sports or active level. Obviously, if their hobby is like art and they like to draw, it's not the same. Yeah. We can relate it a bit, but they won't get it because they're not going to hurt themselves. Yeah. Unless their back starts hurting or wrists or whatever, but even so, it's not the same.
Yeah, boy, if I had to date someone that wasn't active, I don't know what I would do.
Go crazy?
They'd be annoyed with me. Yeah. Can't be running around in circles doing what?
But that's a lot of people get into relationships where I feel like usually it's the men. there's some kind of, they play sports, football, for example, is the most common in England.
Yeah.
The woman has absolutely no affinity with sports in that. No gym, no sports, no nothing. But then they will get annoyed at him for constantly going to play football with the guys on a Sunday, for example.
Yeah.
Or just, stuff like that.
Do you know what's so funny? I literally saw a TikTok the other day. I think it was on I'm Just Bait or something, but obviously the Premier League started, right?
Yeah.
And this girl posted a video of her boyfriend. She was like, so babe, what does this mean for our Sundays now? And he was like, well, it just depends on the time of the game. He was like, if it's a 5 o'clock game, good luck. If it's a 2 o'clock game, he said, if it's a midday, let's just don't talk to me. And he was reeling off the times. He was like, depends on the time, depends on how this is gonna work. And she was like, okay.
But see, at least she understood.
Yeah.
At least
and she found it funny.
Yeah, it's a fact though.
Yeah.
We gotta put some time aside for the things we love.
Yeah. But then I think as well, a lot of guys kind of put themselves in that situation because they like to date girls that have no idea.
Yeah.
And then obviously she's then confused. But also I feel like a lot of guys like that because it's theirs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is theirs. Like there's no crossing over because she has no idea.
Yeah.
It's like their thing.
This is my time.
So I feel like I get why people do that. But then also that lack of understanding is not.
And now you're just arguing. So yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I would definitely prefer to have somebody who's gonna sit and watch football on the TV. That's great because I could just.
I hear you.
Just have a look.
I hear you.
Because I wouldn't really sit and watch a whole game.
Yeah.
But like I'll sit and watch it. Like I don't
well, you
mind.
could just be around. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
But
doesn't
like,
bother you.
Oh God.
But some women out there, he just sits there and he just watches football. Or he's watching basketball.
It's actually so funny because they actually hate it so much.
Yeah. They hate that he has a hobby. Like, come on.
Because they don't have a hobby.
Come on.
It's because their hobby is their man.
Oh, God. That sounds like hell.
It's true, though. Their hobby is their man and the man's hobby is not them. So that's why the arguments come.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, so good.
Be yourselves, guys.
Be yourself. Be
All
yourself.
right. So one I have,
Yeah.
this, away from the sports,
Yeah.
is so not clearing up the table when we go out to eat, if that makes sense. So like McDonald's, for example. Let's
Just
say
leaving it.
Yeah, you don't pick up the tray and that's the way you put the tray. And one thing I hate.
The fact that he just looked to God. Because I was like, where's he looking?
I hate it. It's even an ick.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, oh, but it's their job to clean. Don't do that. Do not do that because I will look at you in disgust. I will drop you and that's it. Don't do that.
I will drop you home.
Don't do that.
He said, don't forget, I will just drop you home.
Exactly.
But I won't leave you here.
I'll be nice. You ain't going to call me a piece of crap for that.
That is crazy.
But yeah, that for me is a non-negotiable. You have to be considerate for others. Yeah, their job is to clean, but that doesn't mean we should make it
worse.
Yeah.
Why are you making their job worse?
It's not a desirable job as it is.
Yeah.
And then what? We're just going to leave things all over the place. Like even when we go to a restaurant, this isn't the biggest thing for me because I don't mind if you don't do it. But like I will put the tables, the plates, I'll stack them together so it's easier when they come to pick it up. They can just.
It's also quicker and less awkward.
True.
If you help them.
Yeah, they're not just
dragging themselves across this big ass table.
Sorry.
It's too much. Just pile it and they can just bye.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, and that's a non-negotiable. You have to be considerate for waiters, and cleaning staff, and whatever. Yeah. Don't make a mess on purpose and then just think, but it's their job to clean.
No,
don't do that.
My one in a restaurant for like being on a date is if I can't even say it.
Oh, she's disgusted. Flow some holy water.
If somebody clicks at the waiter.
Oh, hey.
Do you know? I will leave. Because I'm not with you.
Yeah, you're taking the piss.
I'm not with you.
You're taking the
Because
piss.
you're obviously, from that moment, you're too entitled to be standing next to me.
Yeah, you already put yourself on a pedestal and you're seeing them as below you.
And I'm going to pull you down. We're not doing that.
Money.
The store's gone. You are now on the floor below me. Because
there like
get
Family
down.
Guy.
Get down. What do you mean you're clicking at who?
Yeah, that's rude. That's rude. In basketball, yeah, a lot of people get annoyed where, let's say you've got the ball.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, hey.
No, don't clap at me because
Yeah,
I'll
don't
throw
do
it somewhere
that.
else. You're not having it now. Petty, move. Get out of my face.
I mentioned Isaac. He gets mad if people do that. He just...
You click, yeah, because now I will lose the point just so you don't have the ball.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Nah, I'm doing this by myself.
I'm not passing to you.
But I agree. That's definitely a non-negotiable. Don't do that. Don't undermine people just because of their career.
I can't.
Yeah. I don't even like putting freaking CEOs on above me. Like, you're all human. We're all human. Like one day, let's say this podcast becomes successful.
Yeah.
I don't want people to just like treat us like gods or whatever.
No, we're going back to the house to play Mario Kart. So don't play with us. Leave us alone.
We're still cool people.
I just can't, entitlement is in any way, shape or form, no matter where we are. Yeah. Come down.
That's crazy because entitlement is exactly what I wrote on my...
Calm down. Calm down. It doesn't make, in no situation does it make sense.
Yeah. Don't be a Karen. Sorry, Karens. A lot of you are probably very lovely. Do
you know what's so funny?
I feel bad that you have that
I
name.
called Alice a Karen the other day. Because she...
Oh, I know that here. Tough, boy.
It was a joke. But basically, outside of our house, this has nothing to do with this. Outside of our house, they were doing the pipes in the road and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had blocked it obviously off. And there was a hole in the road because the pipe was underneath, whatever. Anyway, the kids across the road, they obviously threw all the barriers out the way and started using the ramp. Jump over the hole in the bikes.
Oh, God.
I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh, look at them being innovative. There you go. So they had the thing and they had the ramps. They put all the ramps in the right place so they could just go over it. And then Alice messaged me. She was like, the kids outside are messing with the hole. And I was like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. She was like, no, what if they pop the pipe and we have to pay for it? I was like, I'm going to pay for a pipe. They put the pipe, not me. It's not my...
Nah, technically, actually, how does that work?
It's not my pipe. It may be attached to my house, but it's not in my house. It's out there. What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
Yeah, it's true.
And then she was like, Saskia, there's so many large rocks on the pipe. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared we're going to have to pay for it.
Now you've given me the
And
ick.
I'm like, nah. I'm like, baby, it's fine. Stop being a Karen. It's fine. I don't know if she liked that, but I thought it was funny.
Nah, I'm scared as well.
Don't leave them be. Let them play on the thing, man. They ain't got nothing to do. Leave them alone. They want to bust up their neck. Let them bust up their neck.
But it's funny how as we get older,
we think about those things. Yeah, for sure.
Become more evident.
If it's in my house, come out.
Yeah, for sure.
You're on the road. Do your thing.
For sure.
I don't care. But yeah, entitlement. That was nothing to do with
100%.
entitlement.
Yeah,
Alice, you're not entitled. That's not what I said. And yeah, that for me, because I see that so much at work as well. Yeah. I'm literally like, my face. Oh, I can't hide it. My face when someone's entitled is actually. Yeah.
I laugh at them.
Yeah,
I generally
no.
I start like I know I lean my head back and I smile.
Yeah, like
and I honestly I see you, especially if it's a guy, I see you as such a Jasmine doesn't want us to cuss anymore. I see you as such a B word. Yeah. You're such a B word.
It's too much.
There was when I used to work in retail at the towel shop.
Sheesh.
There was we were changing promotion, right?
Yeah.
And it was just two of us. And this is when I was still on crutches as well. So I wasn't very mobile. Yeah. And so we used to have like this tile stand at the front of the store. And on one side it would have the new tiles, the other side it would have discounts. Yeah. And they came in, they showed me a picture on their phone. Oh, we're looking for this tile. So I was like, oh yeah, it's this one. It was on the discounted side. I was like, but just to make you aware, it's no longer 20% off, it's 15% off. Yeah. That stand still said 20%, but it doesn't have a price. It just has a sticker saying 20%. Yeah. On the actual like tile board and section, that's where it says 15% and it shows a price. Yeah, yeah. So
you would never know anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the legal side. We've covered the legal side. They're like, oh, but we want the 20%. I was like, yeah, but yeah, we can't because the price is, as you can see, that's the price there. Yeah, but you're showing 20% there. I was like, yeah, but it shows 20%, but it doesn't show you a price. So regardless, I could have just told you that's the price anyway. So, yeah, no, unfortunately you can't. So then he and his wife, the wife was cool, but he was a bit...
The wife's always cool sometimes.
He just kept going. And then we didn't have stock of it anyway, so I searched for a different store that had stock. So I was like, yeah, you could go here if you want to buy it today. Then he goes, all right, so what, you're not going to give me the 20%?
No.
I said, yeah, literally that, no. And I kind of ushered him to the door, and I'm standing there. He's like, I'm taking a picture of this, and I'm going to write to your head office right now.
Off you go.
And I'm just looking at him, and I'm looking at his wife.
That's where the chuckle comes
Yeah,
in.
I was like, are you
serious?
serious? Like, you're making a big deal out of this. Like, look at you. Are you serious? And I was I should have taken a picture of his license plate and fucked this shit up. Sorry. Just poke the tire out.
No, because they genuinely think they can just get away with what they want.
Yeah.
And like, I could not stand behind a man talking nonsense like that.
Bro, grow up.
I'd be like, stop.
The story doesn't even capture how entitled and how much of a
do you know,
weirdo he was.
this happens every day at my gym.
Yeah.
Because we have like different packages in it. And like, if you have to cancel your own class if you can't come and you lose the class. That's in the T's and C's. That's your business. So when people don't use their sessions or whatever, they're like, oh, can I just extend them? No.
You didn't cancel in time, so
you didn't use the ones you bought. What do you want me to do? Especially ones that are like promotional ones. They don't extend. They're a promotion for a reason.
Right.
They're like, oh yeah, but can I just do this? I've been a member for so long.
I hate that. I don't care.
It don't mean nothing. You could have been here from the day you were born. You're still getting the same damn treatment as everybody else. Why are you suddenly above them?
Oh my God.
And it's always the people that are like, it's the ones that turn around and they're like, oh, but I've got the unlimited package. Good. I hope you're broke from it. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that's your statement? That's how you're going to start this email. I'm an unlimited member. Okay. The answer's the answer.
You get unlimited no's. How about that?
Continuously. Here they come. They'll keep flowing. And like, it's so funny because they really think they will get away with it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, can I speak to the manager? Sure. My manager, go for it.
No. What did Saskia say?
Knock yourself out.
She said no.
So no.
And
then they get upset. Then the emails start reeling. And I'm like, it just, it's very annoying. We could talk about them all day.
Yeah, entitled people. Oh my God. I don't think I'd even drop them home. An entitled person.
Drop them home. They can stay there and then find the bus.
Catch an Uber, do something, but
they
you ain't
definitely
getting back
won.
in the car.
Okay.
You ain't entitled to this lift home. How about that?
They stress me out. One of mine was ambition and career.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I don't care what it is, but you have to have something you're working towards.
Right.
In life, you have to have something. Because there's people that I know that they're just like...
They just live.
Good for you.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. It's like, it's fine if your version of living is still sustaining your life. But the people that just live, but you have to continuously try to get off of other people, and you're not aspiring for something, that to me is you're bro, come on, dog.
Like, I understand that you might not know yet.
Yeah.
Or you're in the steps to getting to the point of what you want to do. Or everyone's there.
Yeah.
But to tell me
I ain't
because now
doing
what? What am I looking at you for? What? My face. Oh, says everything.
Yeah.
Somebody tells me for then you to ask me, what do I do? I'm not telling you.
That's facts.
You don't need to know. We just do nothing. Yeah, we just do nothing.
Nah, I just want to hang out with you.
No.
So I especially couldn't date you. For sure not.
Because you're giving me, you're bringing nothing to the table, babes. Your table's empty.
You're going to expect me to sustain everything for you. Bro, this ain't 1962. We ain't doing all that.
Because like it's not even to do with money. It's just to do with like life skills.
Yeah.
Because like,
how can
I trust you to do something like in the future?
Yeah. How can I trust you with my child? Bruh,
for you to tell my child they don't need to do anything.
Yeah. What values are you going to instill in them that are going to make them an adult?
Yeah. Like, how do you organize your life? What do you mean? No.
Because it's not even, for me, it's not even the teaching them how to be a grown woman or a grown man. It's just being an adult.
Yeah.
Forget the gender, just being how to be an adult.
There's a lot here already, just on your own.
You're right.
And you're telling me you don't do nothing?
Yeah,
Nah.
forget all that.
Nah, you can't. No.
That sounds like a huge ick.
Yeah. Like, no. Like, ah.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine my reaction at the time. Well, I can. It's peak. I'm leaving. Again.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of things I would walk out on. Clearly. I'd just be like, yeah, bye.
I feel you, bro. Because some of them people got to learn somewhere anyway. And it ain't going to be for me. Because if you ain't learned yet.
For me. I think I'm done teaching. I can't. No more.
Boy, let me tell you something. After this, when the camera's on, I'll tell you something.
Done teaching. Done teaching. Yeah. So that is definitely one of mine. Like, just, maybe we can call it goals in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
A goal.
A goal, yeah.
Just a.
You don't have to have multiple avenues.
Don't have to be a big one either.
Yeah,
like,
you could be like, I just want to get my electrician degree.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, like.
But you're aspiring for something.
Yeah, or like, even if you turn around and say, oh, I'm going back to learn this. Okay.
Cool.
Because
it's going to take me here and then possibly.
You don't have to be there. I'm not asking you to be there.
And we're not asking you to be millionaires either.
Yeah, no. I'm just asking you to have something that isn't your, like, just your only hobby.
Yeah.
You need something you're working towards. Don't tell me you just run around and play football all day for jokes.
Yeah, and I'm going to make a career in this.
For jokes.
You know, we're 28, 29 now.
It's not gonna work.
That some dreams you got to let go and find. And it's okay. It's okay to find a regular job. If you want to go into retail and your aspiration is to be the manager.
Work your way up. Do you?
Fine.
Do you? But have something.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'm glad.
I agree. I think another one for me, personal hygiene. Not think. I know.
No, I know.
Personal hygiene.
I genuinely think it should be everybody's deal breaker. It's not.
It's definitely.
It's not.
Surprisingly, it's not.
It's not.
Surprisingly.
I don't know why. Because you have to touch that person.
And sometimes they're going to be inside of you. So, yeah. Or you're going to be inside of them.
Yeah, like how I don't.
Yeah, that's
sour.
It's just nasty, bro. Like I can't imagine someone not brushing their teeth or not showering at least once a day.
The moment I can smell your breath, I'm leaving.
And it's not you just woke up. And you know what's crazy? Morning breath, right, isn't always stank. Because if your dental hygiene is good, your morning breath won't be. It might still be a bit bad, but it shouldn't be anything crazy.
No. But the thing is, I feel like even if you know, like, the way you smell or something is off, just fix it.
Yeah.
You can fix it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that your BO smell is lifelong. Put some deodorant on.
That's true.
That's it.
It's true. There's multiple ways. You got to see what works for you. Because if it's like you're only using a body soap or whatever it is.
Just use it.
Maybe get a soap. Because a soap is what helps clean.
You said maybe get a soap.
Yeah. Dettol. That's a very good one. Dettol soap.
People don't do that.
Nah. Because
that's a black people thing.
For sure.
Dettol.
Yeah.
A lot of people right now are going to be like, why the hell are you putting Dettol on your skin?
Nah. Trust me. You get a Dettol, the soap bar.
Yeah.
And telling
Dettol
you,
bar, good times.
If you suffer from BO or your feet or like this, tell you that Dettol soap bar,
it's gonna solve your life.
Work wonders.
Yeah,
wonders.
I don't know how people.
It's okay to like every so often you might smell.
Yeah, but like if you're doing something like that, like.
But if it's your consistent.
Right, I don't mind. Right, no, I do mind, but. If, like, for example, after work hours, right?
Yeah.
Everyone gets on the train smells. I get it.
Right,
I understand why the train smells. I don't like it, but I understand.
You're going to have some builders in there.
I get on the train in the morning, it shouldn't smell.
No. Especially, because you can tell if someone's just finished a night shift and go home.
Or you can I know you just come out your house.
Yeah, because if you just finish a night shift, cool.
Great,
But if you're leaving the house to go to work.
And you already smell like
I remember going to uni. There was a consistent like few people that I would almost see. I'll see almost every time I get on the train, and they always smell different. So I know, I knew you look too fresh to have just finished a night shift. You're going somewhere. You're not coming back from somewhere. You're going. Yeah, personal hygiene is a must. You gotta be good. At least for the love of God, shower once a day at least, please. I can't believe there's people out there that shower every other day, maybe once a week.
No, do you remember that whole thing that was going about white people don't wash their legs? Do you remember seeing that?
I do. Because the soap just... Nah, G, that's not how that works. Because that means you're not even washing your feet. And your feet, yeah, if you're in shoes all day, you're going to sweat a bit.
I was listening to it because I was like, oh, no, this can't be true. And obviously, when I first started watching the TikTok, it was just all black people. And I was like, oh, duh. Everyone was like, yeah, all duh. And then it changed. And I was
It changed. It took a dark turn.
I was like, what do you mean? I'm half white. What do you mean? I was like, Mum, do you wash your legs? She was like, well, yeah. I was like, God damn, what do you mean? Crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine not washing part of your body.
The only reason I understand is if medically you can't reach it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fine.
For sure. But if
Everybody
you're
else?
a capable person, you're telling me you can't just bend down slightly and...
Just lift the leg up. You don't even have to go down there.
True. Nah.
He's like, wait, no, that's harder.
Yeah. You might mess around.
Yeah, messed around and get full.
Yeah.
Okay, personal hygiene. That's a
Yeah, a must. What else did I
how
have?
many more do you have?
Yeah, boy.
He said, do you have any more?
Okay, so like one is I don't have to know all of your friends, but don't always refer to like I'm going out with my friend. Who is your friend?
Who you going out with?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm going out with my friend. Then the next week I'm going out with my friend. Then the next week I'm going out with my friend. Okay.
We should be at a point where
Who is these people? Who is these people? Because
the fact you
tell it.
Who is this? Yeah, give me names.
Tell me, I'm going out with Sally. I'm going out with Susan. I'm going out with going out with Jason. I don't know, something.
Yeah.
You get what
give
I'm saying?
me some names.
Like that. Yeah, you got like.
That's crazy, actually. I hear that
because when you keep saying my friend, it's just
it's a disconnect.
Yeah, I don't know who you're with, so it's like a bit of safety.
Yeah.
Aspect. Two, why are you hiding this person? It's a bit.
Why can't you just say their name?
Yeah, or you gotta just say their name. So yeah, little stuff like that, I think for me is a non-negotiable. You have to be comfortable sharing who these people are. Yeah. I'm not saying I have to meet every single one of your friends, but to know who you're out with.
And if it's a thing where you're seeing them a lot.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you're always seeing your friend?
Yeah.
Who?
But I don't know their name.
Yeah. So are they your friend?
Yeah, I don't know where they live or whatever, just in case something happens to you. Come on.
Yeah. All I know is you're out with your friend. Anywhere, could be anyone, could be... I hear that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought of one, right? But I don't know if it's a non-negotiable because I feel like it's circumstantial a little bit and there's ways around it. But I'd say maybe it's more of an ick than it is a non-negotiable. But also, could be both. When somebody, like, constantly puts their phone upside down on purpose.
I hear you. That, that's an awkward one still.
Right. It's not a non-negotiable, but also...
It brings a bit of a weird tone to the dates and all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah, because I understand. I do hear that, like, some people, it's their work. They don't want to see it.
Right.
And I get that because there are situations. I know people that have... Obviously, some people are not all, like, lucky enough to have two phones, a work phone and So, like, putting your phone upside down, I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want to be able to see the calls coming through and all that kind of stuff, whatever. Put on an airplane mode, but anyway, sure. But yeah, like, the constant upside down, like, even just to go move over there, to move it, and I'm like...
Yeah, it brings a weird tone to the whole environment.
As soon as someone starts doing that, my brain is already... Bye. Because if that's your initial, Like if you start with that, I'm already gone. I'm already gone because now I already don't trust you.
So let's say they do it on the first date.
Yeah.
You ignore it.
Yeah. First date, I wouldn't even.
But then if they do it again on the second and the
if
third,
if it then became a thing that I see you actively do,
then it's like, are you gonna question it? Are you gonna
absolutely?
Ask them?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
no, that's just me though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask questions.
Some people might just be like, I just don't think this is working.
I'm gonna ask you why, because you could have a reason for it, and your reason, I'm not one to judge your reasoning. If your reasoning makes sense and you can show me that it makes sense,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you. Do you know what I mean? But if you have no
proper reason for it, it's just
because I already don't trust you because you're not keeping that open. Like, there's no what is there to hide?
Yeah.
Really and truly. So it's already gone.
Boy.
So I don't know how much of like I think it's a developing deal breaker.
Yeah.
Initially, it's not.
Because you can ignore it on the first
Because you can
date.
ignore it.
Yeah.
You don't know why.
Yeah.
You don't really know this person. But as time goes on.
And it's still a thing. Then
I'm
it
good.
becomes a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
The pressure.
I think a similar one, it's not initial, but it can, is for me, me and my friends. Like, don't tell me you can't hang out with Saskia. Or you can't hang out with Jasmine.
That would be so peak for us.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this?
It's over.
We're like, Kevin, we got to do it on Zoom.
Even then, it probably wouldn't work.
It probably won't work. Yeah.
Don't try to come into my life and decide, you can't be friends with him, her, him, her, him. Yeah. But he's cool and she's cool. So you keep them, but no, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you out.
It's like it's a control thing as well. Because I would say the same for me is like, it doesn't have to be that specifically, but just controlling me in terms of everything in general.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I've watched that with my parents. That ain't gonna run.
Right.
Like, the idea of being in charge, like man or woman. Like, some women love to be in control of men.
Yeah.
Like, and some men love to be in control of women. So it works either way. But just like, why can't we just live two happy lives?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why do we have to be in control of each other's lives?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Control is probably
control.
Yeah, just overall control. Just not just friendship stuff.
I feel like control always stems from something that's happened. Don't throw spanners in the works.
Yeah, so Jasmine has just
someone's throwing spanners in the works.
She just threw a prompt on the screen. What if they admit they have cheated in the past?
Do you know why? I know why she said this.
Because of Love is Blind?
Yep, we watched this last night.
Yes, I also saw this because my missus was watching this.
Good. Oh, this
I didn't watch
like
the episode.
Sorry.
But she was telling me about it.
Okay,
so
the
I'm
scenario.
guessing the woman...
Do you want me to say what happened on the show?
Let me guess, hold on.
Go.
Let me see if I got it right. If I was listening, I'm sorry. But he admitted it to her because she's had... All her ex-partners have cheated on her prior. I don't know the woman's name. So he's admitted to her, he did cheat in the past, but he doesn't want to ever do it again. But since he admitted that, she's then kind of distanced herself. But she is acting as though he's the one that's been distant with her. Am I right?
Correct. bar one thing.
Okay.
She asked the question.
Yes. Yeah. So she
wanted
the
to
whole
know.
thing.
She started it. She wanted to know the answer.
Yeah. So she sabotaged.
She sabotaged herself because she knows that's not what she wants. But also, I hear it, but also you can't be mad because you got the answer. But I also think the situation is a little bit different because in the show, I think she is trying to find ways to push him away.
Yeah. So what? She doesn't like him already?
No, she does.
Okay.
But I think there's other guys in the picture. And I feel like her subconscious is sabotaging herself because she's trying to find reasons to why to back off. Yeah.
Okay.
She likes him, but I think she likes him too much. So she's trying to find a reason to go backwards.
Well, for me, I'm out. So you start
Yeah.
doing all of that nonsense.
So she asked the question. he was honest with her. He was like, I'm not gonna lie to you about anything. Like, this is what this is about. Like, it's just about being honest. And he was like, yeah, like, I think he said 7 or 8 years ago he cheated once.
A while ago, yeah.
And he was like, I'll never do that again.
But then, what if he just lied and said no?
She probably would have been better off, but she doesn't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is what I think, we've spoken about this before, about like girls asking questions because they want the truth, but then they get the truth and they really don't like it.
Yeah.
But then this is also what stems men from not telling the truth with the next person, because then the next person is going to come and ask the same question. They know what just happened, so now they're going to lie to make it easier.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of a vicious cycle, that question. It's like, if you really want the truth, just don't ask.
Yeah, because that's like asking, how many partners have you had?
Yeah, like, it doesn't really mean anything.
Exactly. So
really and truly, it doesn't.
If you really do love that person, it's probably best not to just ignore it.
And the thing is, like, nothing bad had happened between them.
Yeah.
Up until this question, where she made it a problem.
Boy, that's sad, boy.
Yeah, like, it was so funny as well, because you saw his whole demeanor change from the whole show, because she's now saying it's his fault. Yeah. Like, he's the problem now. But he's the one that just told you the truth.
For something he didn't even do to you.
No.
Yeah, that's wild. So
he's given her no reason to believe he's going to cheat on her.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Except that one statement.
Damn.
Which was 7 or 8 years ago.
Don't act like you don't know. You're sitting at home when your mama.
Never known a song from you for a while.
Yeah, damn, man.
Yeah. But then that is some people's deal breaker.
Yeah.
Because
is that a deal breaker for you? Non-negotiable?
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't ask the question, I don't think.
Okay, yeah.
I'm more of like, if you prove to me that that's not how you are, then I've got no reason to question.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, I do believe that people treat specific people differently.
True.
That's
very
what I
true.
believe. Like,
very, very true.
I know for a fact that I've, like, even friends, like, I've seen friends with certain people and been like, the way they're treating there is not how you treated your ex.
Yeah.
So I know that the way people treat people is differently. Yes, someone might have cheated on somebody else. That doesn't mean they're going to do it to you. It's hard to know. And I think that's what we have to get over. If you don't want to know, don't ask.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Unless they prove to me otherwise, if I can see it happening, then I'm like, I'd probably ask if there was a reason to ask.
Yeah.
That's probably when I would ask.
You're suspicious now.
Yeah, like if I feel any type of gut feeling, I'll ask. If I didn't, then I'll just leave it.
No, it's a good shout still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably best to just leave it.
What about you?
Nah.
Yeah.
If she's cheated in the past, then, I mean,
it's
the past. Yeah. I'm just going to have to see how you move now.
Yeah. Yeah, because
exactly
that's the thing, like, people do change, especially growing up. Like, so many people did things when they were teenagers that they wouldn't do now.
Yeah, exactly.
Many of things. Even when I was 20, I wouldn't do some of the things I did there now. Could be anything.
I agree. That term of once a cheater, always a cheater I think is complete nonsense. It's complete bogus. Like exactly like you said.
Do you know what somebody had an argument with me? They were actually American, about that kind of statement. And they was like, oh yeah, but isn't somebody like, what was the statement? Something about, oh yeah, but once someone's a thief, they're always a thief. And I was like,
nah, man. Terms and conditions apply to
But then it was like, what was he called? I was like, he stole once. I was like, I don't really want to say to you right now. Because, like, sure, if you want to believe that, then fine. Like, it's kind of an agree to disagree situation with everybody.
Yeah. But that always once a thief, always a thief. No, it's possible. Because timing.
I'm not a thief. I stole a sweet from the shop when I was younger.
No, but it's just about timing. If you were, like, really poor and struggled and, like, you needed to eat, you were going to steal. But if 10 years down the line, you've got a career now, you've got consistent money,
I'm no longer,
you don't need to steal it.
Yeah. How am I a thief?
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
again,
agreed.
I think once there's something, always there's something is very bogus for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Some things I do believe, which probably best to stay off of YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree that some things, once a this, always a this. But
Yeah.
yes,
Not
once
everything.
a cheater, thief, stuff like that. Nah, I disagree.
Yeah.
Um,
Life development.
yes. But yeah, that's some of our non-negotiables.
Woo!
There was probably more that we weren't able to
Yeah.
fit into our time slot, unfortunately. But that was very enjoyable. Got to know Saskia a bit more.
Thank you.
Didn't know that was possible.
Oh God, it gets worse every day.
But yes, let us know what are some non-negotiables for you. Maybe you've got some interesting ones that we probably would have never thought of.
Yeah. I love to know people's non-negotiables.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because then it made me go, is that
Oh
one for
yeah,
me?
that's true. Yeah.
But yes, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on @frameofmind.pod on the socials. And yes, we appreciate you listening.
Boom, 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 boom. Love us and leave us.